You know, honestly, I think I've never been so uninterested in a special program. Like, genuinely, look at this chat already. People are already yelling at the at Hoyo, fix Cyrene. Because apparently she's not even usable unless if she's C2. It's crazy. Buff fix Cyrene. It's hilarious. That's a large majority of the chat. Like, I, I just I can't tell you that this is gonna be like a good special program. That this version is worth playing. I don't know story leaks, but the story has sucked so hard. And what are we at? 60 something hours? And like most like if we were to take what? Let me guess. It's how I say. If we were to take what? Uh, I don't want the chat. That's funny though. That's like the entire chat, or like a large majority of it. Like, let's just take like big series like Black Clover, My Hero. They're Attack on Titan. You have all these long series, but you want to know something? They don't randomly drop off and have these very mid random things. They actively have a story that continues and actually involves the main character and has growth and everything. What Xiaoji does is just, oh hey, we're gonna introduce this threat. Oh hey, it's already neutralized. Oh hey, the Remembrance. Oh hey, remember how they were supposed to be a part of this? Where three paths intertwine? No, it's really just two. The Remembrance doesn't really matter right now. Like, genuinely, it's always been our ally. I don't know why we tried to force that narrative when clearly Iron Tomb is the only threat and is been the only sign of any threat. I don't give eight cares. Evernight was a pathetic waste of time. She really was just a roadblock that did not need to exist. Like, realistically, we should have just already, like, she should have just not, like, gotten in our way as much as she did. This is my huge gripe with that story. It was literally just a pathetic waste of time. The only thing that we got out of it was Don Hung's like his got him a core flame and his permanence powers upgraded. That's it. But yeah, that's it. That's all I can say. That it's like a joke. What do you mean? She's dead. All right, real life or no? Trailblazer doesn't do anything as well. Right? What is this, Undertale? They're dead. What do you mean everyone's waiting for you? They're all dead.
Amphorius's karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience.
Unlike Panagoni's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
Wild Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction. The real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Everyone, time to move out.
In 13 heartbeats, they would begin recalculating the universe.
Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
What?
Are you prepared to awaken the ripple? Turn over this eternal page. Countless stars, please shine for the heroes. Remember me with love in a beautiful tomorrow.
Finally, the end of this journey. With this fire, I wish you eternal victory.
Okay.
Once you take this step, there's no turning back.
Yeah, we already knew this. Oh wow,
The
we're
ancient
actually doing
cycles
something?
have been broken.
As the ruler of Planet School,
Connecting audience system to scepter. Hardware overclocking.
The hero's journey crosses through the long night, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
All that was once futile finally comes to fruition.
The ending is as we've written!
Really? That's it? That's it. Like, I'm glad that we're actually, like, involving multiple different things and actually doing that, but, like, that's all you could do? That was the entire trailer? It didn't even, like, leave anything of, yeah, I want to experience this. I genuinely... Also, can we just make... Why are we still doing these random codes? Why not just have some specific message? Like Genshin and Wuwa do? Why is that so hard? Oh my god, I wanna mute it so bad. But this is like actually boring. I'm closing my door for this.
And whether or not
Burn it
your
again.
world has a day-night cycle. Good
Wait.
morning, good
Oh.
afternoon.
Oh,
and
right.
good evening. Welcome to the version 3.7 as tomorrow became yesterday. Special program. As always, I'm your host, Albert.
Hello, dear viewers. I'm the Trailblazer.
Hi, miss me yet?
Huh.
Good to see you, everyone. I'm Cyrene.
That's what
Hello.
female
I'm
trailblazer
Herdy.
sounds like now.
Let's once again welcome our dear guest with a warm round of applause.
Time passes so quickly. Somehow, we're already at version 3.7, and we're about to enter the final chapter of the Amphorius story.
Yeah, please, let it be over. Let it be over. Like, genuinely, let it be over. Let it be over. Amphorius has done unimaginable damage to HSR. And you do not understand how bad it is.
Before we knew it, our Trailblazer friends went from knowing nothing about this world to forming unbreakable bonds with many people here.
They're dead! They are physically dead! Wait, they are different people! Like, we go to the next cycle, they are not the people that we knew. They are literally different versions of them. The people we knew, the people we grew to know, are dead. And the current cycle, everyone but High Sealans is dead. What did we protect? What did we do to actually save anything? The only thing we did, what we're probably going to do, is just save the universe. And we are not the ones to do it. And that is the primary issue. It is literally just, oh hey, we finally called in the real players, the people who have actual money, authority, power, and have the ability to stop this upcoming crisis by calling in emanators. We have essentially done nothing. The only thing we have done is just slow down Lygus, and that does not even stop Iron Tomb. Literally. Literally everybody but Hyselians is dead. Besides Cyrene. Cyrene and Finan, apparently. Those are the only living people besides Hyselians. That's it. That's pathetic. It's a joke. Who cares? Like, I don't care. Really. I'm tired of it. Just... the stupid cycles, the whole, like, oh yeah, 33 million cycles, and yet Finan couldn't find a single way other than just collect more core flames. It's a joke.
That's right. Our little express trio inherited Titan core flames, gained new powers, and became bound to Enforius' fate.
Doesn't really make sense now that I think of it. Why would that bound you? I mean, but okay. That doesn't... Because what? Why does a previous core flame bound you to Amphorius? I don't know, that doesn't really make sense.
Now, together with all our fellow Chrysos heirs, we will face this world's most dangerous and powerful enemy.
You mean the world itself? You mean Iron Tomb? But isn't Iron Tomb literally the scepter itself right now? Okay, sure.
Iron Tomb itself, as the Titans of the new world.
Yes.
Why does it matter if you're Titans? Like, the Titans aren't gonna do anything. Like, they weren't strong enough. Like, they've never been. What?
And I feel like the importance of this battle has escalated to heights we've never seen before.
Well, yeah, because it's the only one that affects everybody on a galactic scale. Before, Penacony only affected people on a galaxy scale. The Zhou only affected one ship. Uriel 6 only affected the planet, and that was only one town, because that's all there was. Hsr Space Station only affected the space station. Of course, it's pretty obvious, but honestly, it's just, we know it's not gonna end like this. It's what happens when you script things out.
Not only is this a direct confrontation between the destruction and the erudition, the forces of remembrance are also lurking on the sidelines.
Not really. They're kind of dead. Or not dead, but at least, like, incapacitated. And also, if you're saying yourself, like, there's no way that it's gonna do anything. No offense.
Waiting for their chance. And we even saw the Zhou generals in that trailer.
With the reveal of Iron Tomb's existence, the impact of this battle...
Well, at least we know Lynette is voiced, so this is probably voiced, or Fei Xiao's finally voiced again. So that's a thing.
...has expanded from just Amphorius to the entire cosmos.
According to Lygus, Iron Tomb's goal is to bring about the downfall of the entire path of erudition. Even though Iron Tomb itself hasn't been born yet, it contains such immense powers of destruction that the leaked Iron Tomb virus alone has been classified by the IPC as Lord Ravager level.
Facing a crisis of such vast proportions, I bet the major powers across the cosmos won't just sit around waiting for death.
If they ever did, I wouldn't even care. Let them be the end. Like, there's just no shot that was never gonna happen. In fact, this realistically isn't our job. Our job is not this. Like, we were never gonna be the ones to end it. It was always just gonna be the outside forces. That's my full opinion.
Death.
That's right. A cosmic alliance is being assembled, thanks to the negotiations of the Astral Express and the geniuses.
You know what I always hate? It's like, we won't involve future forces or create whole, like, why not bring a bunch of Galaxy Rangers or, I don't know, we call in Emanators to just deal with this. I get that's what we're doing with the Xianzhou at least, but like, it's a bit stupid that we realistically didn't just do that from the beginning. We have like 2 Emanators of erudition. Don't get me wrong, but like, why not call in like Ron May? Why not call in Stefan? There are surely more Emanators out there to call on.
They are geniuses.
Also, to help everyone find a direct solution in cracking Iron Tomb's core, Skrullum and I will hack into the Demiurge Matrix in the depths of that world to unravel the mysteries surrounding the final Titan. The Demiurge.
Oh, then what about our Astral Express family? Knowing them, they'll definitely do everything they can to help.
If they didn't do anything and just stood on the sidelines, what was the point of ever even inviting Sunday onto the Express? What was the point of, like, that's just, like, they're gonna be protecting our bodies, probably, because, what, we're, like, right now more spiritual, not, like the car or whatever, I don't know.
Of course! The entire crew of the Astral Express will venture deep into Amphorius to help attack and defend against the even more treacherous inner core.
How does that work? I thought that the Express couldn't get in. Is that law turned over now, or whatever?
Of Iron Tomb, turning our attention back to Amphorius within the world. Our
Also, wait, if that was the case, then why didn't they just come in? Okay, whatever.
Those air friends used 30 million eternal recurrences to halt Iron Tomb's birth process.
Yeah, I just don't care. Considering, if you think of it, like, time is slower there, so, like, realistically, like, how long was that? I don't know, maybe 30 years? I have no idea.
Then, the Trailblazers' arrival brought new hope to the world, finally creating a breakthrough in the endless cycles. Now we have
You know, not really, honestly. I don't think anything changed. The only thing that, like, just Finan just learned, oh, hey, now people from outside are joining this. And that's it. It wasn't really any new hope, in my opinion.
Completed the final Era Nova with the 3 members of the Express and the Chrysos heirs becoming the Titans who support the new world. Not only that, but the Trailblazer has actually taken on the duties of Kefali, the world-bearing Titan.
Yeah, we know this, except we've done nothing with it.
Once the Trailblazer proclaims the prophecy of deliverance to the world, the 12 Titans will embark on their final journey and advance toward Iron Tomb's inner core.
Not bad, little one.
You've got this, Trailblazer.
As the old saying goes,
Like, we're finally doing something with the Trailblazer. Like, and actually having them participate in the story. Impossible.
with great power comes great responsibility.
Are you allowed
By
to
turning
use
into
that?
Kefali, the Trailblazer has literally become a towering hero, and this responsibility will motivate us to move forward.
Yes, the world-bearing core flame, seized by Finan and protected by Cyrene until now, has finally been passed into my hands, becoming the hope that will sustain our new world. Cyrene, will you two be coming along with us?
Yeah.
Of course. We've been through so many adventures across Amphorius together, so we should write this final chapter of the story together too.
Okay.
As for Finan, He's gone ahead of us and is already on the battlefield facing Iron Tomb.
Yeah,
The first stop of this journey will be to rendezvous with him.
Oh?
The hands of
Can
time
we stop
spin
spoiling?
forevermore, and through 30 million turns, Finan not only used his own fury to scratch the arrogant Nanook, but also engaged in a deadlock with Iron Tomb, ultimately transforming himself into the casket that would seal Iron Tomb away.
What?
In the upcoming story,
make
you
any
will head to the
sense.
final battlefield, the Ruins of Time. Gravel fills the sky here, with an endless expanse of wilderness stretching as far as the eye can see.
I can also see a giant sword piercing into the Earth's core,
Finan.
and a statue that resembles Finan. Are these both seals that he put in place?
That's right.
No
On
idea.
one hand, Iron Tomb was too powerful, so Finan had to use every ounce of his strength to prevent its premature awakening. He set up 3 layers of seals here, waiting for his companions to come and break them, so they could all step into the final battlefield together.
So
On the other hand,
we're-
as a
okay.
prison that Finan bound himself to, the Ruins of Time have manifested many complex scenes under his influence that reflect his inner world.
Okay.
Looking closer, there seem to be domains symbolizing several Chrysalis heirs.
Yes.
Finan, you must be thinking about everyone constantly, aren't you?
He went through 30 million cycles and killed them every
Finan
time.
sacrificed himself and paved the way for this world to break free from the destruction.
Like, he literally killed them over 30 million times. Of course he's gonna be thinking of them. Like, he's had to deal with them 30 million times.
And he can leave the final battle to us.
Mm-hmm.
After breaking through these seals, we'll face the most treacherous battle of this journey.
Yeah.
Confronting Iron Tomb itself. Let's first take a look at some footage of Iron Tomb. Hopefully, this will help everyone prepare.
I don't want to spoil the boss. I don't want to spoil the boss. Well, at least I can skip ahead.
Holy moly, it's so intimidating. And there are...
Wait, it's not like actual mechanics? Okay, it's just a visual representation? Okay, sure. Fine.
Better.
That's so boring. Oh my god, that's so boring. I was expecting so much better. Oh my god. Okay, there, that's what I wanted the giant Iron Tomb. I didn't want this small version. Okay. Oh yeah, and somehow we lived that. Wait, what? Are those Xianzhou ships? Or like, what? Are those meant to be ships?
Oh my goodness, this is terrifying.
That's Iron Tomb, all right.
Holy moly, it's so intimidating. And there are way too many attack patterns.
With the overwhelming torrent
HSR giving a ton of attack patterns? Surprising.
of destruction, and that spear that seems capable of piercing through the universe. I think I'm starting to understand what they meant by the real wild cards are the Lord Ravagers.
I remember the Xianzhou folks mentioned earlier that Amphorius's causality disappeared from the Matrix of Prescience. There was no way to tell its fortune. Against an opponent like this, we'll really need to give everything we've got.
Okay.
We sure will.
Why do you have the
So the
bat?
path ahead remains uncertain. Where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, Albert believes that with so many companions working hard both inside and outside this world, we'll surely seize that precious chance for victory.
Yeah, the Trailblaze will never submit to the destruction.
Yeah, but they could be defeated by it.
Yeah!
And in this final battle, the Trailblazer will also undergo a unique transformation.
Oh?
The flame-chasing epic is almost complete.
Okay.
The quill and even as I've written are both the Trailblazer's secret weapons now.
If Dr. Ratio saw this, he would probably say, "Well done. You finally grasped the true essence of knowledge is power."
That was so
Each time I
unfunny.
look at the picture of us closing as I've written, I recall the first time I met Mem. From a little fairy to a rosy girl, then to the new face we now see. What kind of growth and transformation did Cyrene undergo along the way?
Then, without further ado,
Emanator.
let's revisit Cyrene.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. You are jumping into this? After you... There's no shot you went through this whole special program and really thought people were... Okay.
And as this tale approaches its conclusion, we will always remember the very first encounter.
Pinen? Oh, you meant this. Okay, Nahida. Wait, why is she... Why does she have the background music of, like, the first time, like, we get on the Express? But it's instrumental version, no song? Or, like, no... Yeah, I was right. So the issue with this ultimate is that it's like 20 seconds long.
Beautiful. She looks amazing.
Oh boy, until you learn how bad her kid is.
And look! Standing around the pink-haired girl are 3 other equally adorable girls, along with Mem.
This is the record of my journey. From its very beginning, I've always been with my friend in one form or another.
Even back when she was nothing more than a little pup who could only make mem sounds. We've stood together against challenge after challenge from the Titans.
You have to think about it. They made the voice actor really just say, Mem, 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 mem. Like, they really just did all that until Mem could speak.
From when she woke me from that unexpected train crash at the very beginning, to the trials of time and death that we faced together to bring me back to life.
Okay.
Then to the most recent moment when she awakened my true memories and helped me break free from Everknight's prison. Each step brought tougher challenges, yet Cyrene always seemed to wield some special power, able to pull us back from the brink time and time again.
And in that cycle, when they had an audience with the Imperator, Cyrene remained full of hope and trust, even after the Trailblazer was kicked out of Amphorius by Lycus, watching over the Trailblazer alongside the Chrysos heirs through the long years. That scene even almost made me cry.
I just don't give a care, honestly. Like, they've already died over millions of times. So why should I care? Like, it's nothing new. Like, what do you want? It's... Call me heartless, but, like... They've died over 30 million times. Why should I care?
Through this journey we shared, I was fortunate to witness all the choices my Trailblazer friend made, and how they grew up, watching them gradually transform into the deliverer of Amphorius.
You mean a title we barely earned? Alright.
At the same time,
I wouldn't even say that, it's just what Finan decided. I just can't tell you that, like, I care about this whole story.
I also gained so much courage and inspiration from the hero within, shaping me into who I am now.
But above all, what struck me the most about Cyrene is her unwavering optimism and positive outlook. The way she interpreted the oracle cards with positive symbolism, the warm moments we spent together in Ides Lizii, and the stories she told us about the Chrysos Maze Grand Restaurant. All
That was a pathetic waste of time. Again, why? 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 Okay, like HSR goes ahead and it's like, we're going through one of the biggest crises that the universe has ever seen. Let's go build a restaurant. Like, you can't make this up. Like, it's so stupid.
All of it felt so touching to me.
Building a restaurant while Iron Tomb was on the verge of reviving is touching to you. like I'm honestly like, I really kind of just want to uninstall Star Rail. This like is taking like it it is putting me through like pain to even go for this special program.
And not only that, she's grown more and more caring. When she first took on her human form, Cyrene even helped the Trailblazer recall their wish to see Mem become a beautiful young girl.
It's so embarrassing to be caught by the person you made a wish for. But
That was only a text option. It's not like everybody chose that. Also, I'm kind of tired of that type of thing happening.
But I've always wondered, though the journey through Emphorius held both gentleness and cruelty, Cyrene only...
What do you mean, like, gentleness? And yeah, all it held was cruelty. Literally, like, you lost every single person every time, and straight up, like, what? When you only have Hycealans left alive, aside of Cyrene and Finan, how is that anything but not cruelty? What?
ever showed her gentle side.
That's right. Even at the very end of the 3.6 story, deep within the cold and lonely Great Tomb, Cyrene remained the same as ever, brimming with hope and remaining gentle and steadfast. It's like she's already gotten used to coping with all those lonely moments.
She's had 30 million cycles, and all those cycles have all those years and whatnot. Yeah, of course.
After learning the truth about this world's endless cycles, Cyrene found herself drawn to gazing at the stars, hoping that something unknown out there might be able to smash destiny. In her heart, she was sure that one day this small glimmer of hope would sparkle like starlight and catch the universe's eye.
But speaking of cycles, Cyrene said many times she doesn't have the memories of those 30 million cycles.
Yeah.
So what's the true story? Surely we're not talking about two Cyrenes here, are we?
We are.
Huh.
We're talking about 3 millions and millions and millions.
Right. And just like Owlbert said, those records we saw in the Great Tomb of the Nameless Titan were super fascinating. It really felt like Cyrene was telling a story to someone the whole time. As the story moved forward, a lot of Emphorius' secrets cleared up. But there's still something about Cyrene that feels mysterious.
Mm-hmm. All Albert knows is that in version 3.7, Cyrene is going to share her little-known past with the Trail.
Yeah, great. How long would that take? 2 hours? 3? 5? Like with Finan, where he had essentially a 5-hour blah blah just to get to that stupid animated cutscene. Are we gonna do that again? Are we? Because honestly, I'm tired of the yapping. I'm tired of the HP inflated dialogue. I'm tired of Amphorius being 8-hour stories of nothing, of boringness, and just unwilling to make change and help better story presentation, better expression. Like, there's so many things that HSR needs, because it is literally just it it's not a very high complex game like Genshin, where like you have an entire like open world to make sure that everything works together, and then all that. HSR is literally just a predefined little map that barely, like, you have to have some better expressions and all this. And even Wuwa has better by far. It's ridiculous that Wuwa just keeps improving and keeps making all these like things happen. HSR takes oh hey, we know you these characters need buffs. Oh, that'll happen in 3.4 or whatever version it was. And you just think, like, it was announced in like 3.1 or whatever, and it was like, are you kidding me? You need like 2 to 3 versions to do your job. Are you serious? And the buffs weren't like, the buffs were bare bones. Like, basically, like, oh yeah, anyone who's played the game and actually understands the kits can tell you that these buffs were just what the player base already had the idea of. I'm tired of it. What was it?
3.7. Cyrene is going to share her little-known past with a trailblazer whom she trusts the most. And all these questions will be finally answered.
Why does she trust us after only, like, 2 cycles? And yet she won't trust the entirety of the rest of the Chrysos heirs more. Why? What?
I see.
All right, then. Let's see how she's changed and what she looks like today.
Alrighty. I follow the path of remembrance, and I can provide.
Yep, premium team. Yep. She replaces Harmony MC. Except not really.
My team with a variety of support effects. While I'm in the team, all allies' damage dealt increases. When I use my skill, I create a zone. While the zone is active, each time an ally deals damage to an enemy, an additional instance of true damage is inflicted.
So the primary issue is that her uptime on her ultimate is garbage. Like, it is that bad. Like, we are talking like one of the worst like characters that apparently needs C2 to even operate or function normally. And that is a joke.
After using my technique, all allies gain a speed boost, and I will create a zone at the start of battle.
Not bad at all, Little Pink. I really like the look of that zone.
Each time an ally target takes action, I gain a special charge point called Recollection. Once enough
You need 24 of them. It's ridiculous.
recollection has been accumulated, I can activate my ultimate.
Seeing her weave through a cosmos filled with...
By the way, this takes like 20 seconds. Like, it's ridiculous.
memory fragments, searching for the brightest light. She must have found the most precious treasure of all. As the story of Amphorius comes to a close, Cyrene's memories become a promise that connects with the future.
Here comes the important part. The first time I use my ultimate in battle, all allies' ultimates are immediately activated.
Whoa! So it actually activates all allies' ultimates at once? It feels like If her friends give her their support, then Cyrene will answer.
She also only buffs she specifically buffs Chrysos heirs by a lot, but it's not really, like, I'm pretty sure the only one that, this is leaks, but, like, I mean, this is, like, you can already, like, there'll be probably soon a, thing for, YouTubers explaining it, but, like, she specifically buffs, like, Chrysos heirs, but the only people that she buffs well enough are Mighty and Castros.
By giving her own kind gift back to them.
Indeed. After using my ultimate, my zone persists throughout the battle, and my basic attack is enhanced to hit all enemies. In addition, Cyrene in Memo Sprite form will be summoned.
Your Memo Sprite is actually... yourself?
That's right. Don't I look even more dazzling?
Not
Each
really.
time I use my ultimate, Memo Sprite Cyrene immediately takes action and can select any teammate to enhance. If the selected teammate is not a Chrysos heir, then the teammate's damage dealt is increased. If the selected teammate is a Chrysos heir, they receive a special effect that is unique to that heir.
Yep.
Amphorius has a total of 12 Chrysos heirs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we count Cyrene and me, that makes
13.
14 different buffs?
Wait, what? No? What? Wait, why does she buff herself? Wait, what? Okay, makes sense, Okay. Sure, yeah, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I wasn't including Cyrene in that count. I thought that she couldn't buff herself.
That makes 14 different buffs?
That's right. Cyrene has kept the story of the Chrysos heir's flame chase journey close to her heart for a long time. She treasures every one of the Chrysos heirs and wishes for them to grow stronger so they can face hardships with confidence.
Take Castorus, burdened with death and partings. With this special effect, her new bud charges can overflow.
Yep.
The overflowing new bud will be consumed when summoning Netherwing, while also increasing the damage dealt by Netherwing's self-detonation.
Yep.
And if Finan has the special effect, he will not exit his transformed state after using his ultimate. And he additionally deals damage to one random enemy after using an attack.
Huh? So that means Finan can just stay in his territory forever and keep using his transformed powerful abilities?
Yep.
Yep, unless Kozlana's HP is reduced to 0.
Oh!
But that realistically should never happen. But that also means that you can't, like, reapply the buffs and you can't exit the state, so you pretty much have to enter as is. So yeah, this is literally probably his best team now.
One more thing. If you'd like to learn more about each Chrysos heir's exclusive special buff effects, you can visit the buff screen we just displayed, even outside of combat.
Yeah.
All right, Albert. Put together a research report for me later.
Me?
Also, during Memo Sprite Cyrene's action, aside from choosing to apply a buff to a teammate, you can also choose to unleash damage on all enemies.
Nope.
If different allies have helped me accumulate recollection, then when I use this ability, it additionally deals damage to one random enemy.
Arrows pour down on the enemy like showers of shooting stars. Cyrene truly comes across as more than just powerful support. She
About that one, Chief. About that one.
doesn't show her enemies any mercy either.
What a battle! Having Cyrene's mighty power supporting us
What are you talking about, me?
makes me feel ready to take on anyone.
Yeah.
With the support of her friends, Cyrene has gradually grown from a little pink fairy into the person she is today.
That's not... Okay, sure.
From now on, I'm sure this beautiful young girl will use her power well to protect the world she cherishes and the people she loves. A big thanks to Cyrene for bringing us that introduction. And now, it's time to take a look at version 3.7's banners. In the version 3.7 update, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Cyrene and the limited 5-star light cone, This Love Forever.
I kind of wish I could transform her back down to the smaller version. I honestly prefer that over this.
Will have a boosted drop rate. Both
That's just, I don't know, I just don't really care that much for her big form. Like, it's okay, but but it's just, to me, this looks better. It matches her more than this.
banners will remain available until the end of version 3.7. During this period, the featured 4-star characters and 4-star light cones will remain unchanged. In the first half of version 3 and version 3.7. During this period, the featured 4-star characters and 4-star light cones will remain unchanged.
Wait, what? No captions? Why?
Featured 4-star available until the end of version 3.7. Drop rate. Both banners will remain available until the end of version 3.7.
Why? Wait, so are these gonna be the only banners? What?
During this period, the featured 4-star characters and 4-star light cones will remain unchanged. In the first half of version 3.7, a special warp event will be launched.
Wait. Okay, wait, so Cyrene is just gonna be throughout the entirety of 3.7? Okay.
In the first half of version 3.7, a special warp event will be launched. The limited 5-star characters, Hyacinth, Castris, and Treeby will...
Like, what is... Like... Okay, wow, that's ridiculous.
return! The limited 5-star light cones, long may rainbows adorn the sky, make farewells more beautiful, and if time were a flower, will be rerun.
That's ridiculous.
In the second half of version 3.7, we've got...
What the hell is this? What the hell? You put fine in casters, you put... Like, this is ridiculous. Like, that's straight up stupid. That doesn't even, like, give you... Yeah. And then you basically have no polls at all, because you don't even get, like, to save anything. That's so stupid.
Another round of special warp events featuring reruns of the limited 5-star characters Finan, Cypher, and Mighty. The limited 5-star light cones, Thus Burns the Dawn, Lies Dance on the Breeze, and Flame of Blood Blaze My Path will be rerun.
Thank you, Mr. Owlbert. Now that
It's an actual stupidity of what I just looked at in terms of, like, oh hey, these are all meta-relevant characters. You should pull! Like, God, every single one of those are meta-relevant. Like, that's straight up stupid. Like, I understand, like, oh yeah, that's a good thing if you need to pull them, but, like, at the same time, it's just, like, if you need, like, 3 of them, you aren't getting 3 of them with how HSR works. HSR has just been free-to-play friendly since, for a while, is pretty much what it is.
Amphorius' story is nearing its end, the meaning of the Trailblaze feels heavier than ever to me.
How? You've basically not... Okay, sure.
If fate truly guided the Astral Express to this deadlocked place...
No, it was Elio, but okay.
Then our encounters with each Chrysos heir, with Cyrene, and with this land were all destined.
That's right. Everyone remember to head into version 3.7 and experience the final chapter of the story for yourselves.
I don't want to. It's like I've already suffered through like 60 hours of this. I don't want to suffer for more of it.
Now, let's take a short break. When we come back, the project team will be here with more exciting content.
What do you mean
See you in a
project?
bit.
Project
See you all
team.
in
See
a
you
little
in a
bit.
bit.
Project team.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you up to? You're so focused. Anticipating what's coming next?
No, I'm actually like fearing what's next. Because what? It's currency wars or whatever that's called. My faith in Star Rail is so. It's in the. Not even like the drain doesn't even begin to trash compactor. The Mariana Trench. I don't have a reason to look forward to 3.7.
What a memorable night. And it's not over yet. Then, can I sit with you for a while?
Sure.
I feel like you're different from usual, friend. Is it because the story's about to end?
I'm glad it's almost over. Literally, Wuwa told a better story, faster, quicker, and didn't need to have this stupid bad writing that and bad presentation. It straight up improved and actually like let Rover develop his own abilities and learn and whatnot, gain allies, whatnot. It actually felt hard won and earned. Like everything that he had done meant something. But this is not the case for HSR.
At times like this,
There's just no shot they're gonna release it and like release this stupid story and it's even gonna come anywhere near Wuwa. And the end of Renacida. Renacida was just so good. Sorry. Just, you can't.
wish time would slow down or come to a stop.
Like, the ending cutscene against Leviathan, peak. Straight up entire peak. Having the loading screen actually means something, and it actually being an important place for Rover in his mind, or in their mind. I love it. I really like that idea. That eventually that could be a part of, like, lore. Abby getting lore, we're getting... Renacida was just so good, man. Galbrena, Leon, Card, literally everybody. And then bringing back the Black Shores, so much better. I can't tell you how boring this looks by comparison.
In that case, how about I give you a present? Ta-da! Look, an oracle card. Incredible. It looks like you. So, would you interpret this card for me? It's a promise. We'll stick together till the end. I believe, no matter what lies ahead, as long as we all write the ending, it'll be the most romantic one. Right?
No. Okay, if you were gonna do this, why didn't you just have the whole thing be in... There is, you know, one finger up right now, and, like, boy oh boy, do you understand how much I want you to get off the stage, get out of writing, Boy, oh boy, get out. You do not know how to tell a story for your life. Oh my god, you don't know how to tell a story.
烧鸡，好久不见。
大家好，我是阿成，很高兴又
I
能做客
don't
前瞻。
care.
上次跟开拓者见面呢，还是在周年庆版本呢。
没错，一晃眼。
Oh boy, you have no idea how much I hate either of you then, probably. Like, shut up, get out. These months flew by in a blink of an eye. Like, shut up, you literally, like, have ruined HSR.
半年时间过去了，
记得那时呢，我们还在为开拓者介绍，翁法罗斯是一个寂寂无名的封闭世界。
Can we reverse that process and just not go back? Like, I really just don't care.
没有，我说的是它和银河系相关，没开玩笑吧？
你当然说的是你不知道，
我说我不知道
啊。
哦，那我确实不知道。哎呀，开拓就是这样。
Yeah, because you wrote it in and barely cared about the execution. That's all you did.
未知的，相信现实中的开拓者们一定也能感同身受吧。我们来到这个全新的世界，和黄金翼们从陌生到熟悉，接触并深入了解。
Yeah, and then they all died, and we had to make new friendships with the newer versions of them.
世界的真相，回望过去7个版本，这一路有哭有笑。
Laughter and tears of suffering and agony is what you should be saying, you failure. My God.
现在将近1年的旅途终于走到了
Finally! Let's get out of this stupid hellhole and go to an actual place where, you know, a story was written.
这无疑是值得纪念的一刻，所以结局。
And by that I mean one that's worth experiencing, not one that makes you want to, like, never have touched it ever again.
前的最后一段时光，我们也想献上更多内容和开拓者们共同度过。
Content, HSR, content in HSR, ha. HSR having content.
首先是千星纪游故事
Why are we having another Myriad Celestia?
之外，第8场将在近日上线。
Stupid, like, okay, Elio. Can we finally get, like, a voice for Elio, or, like, some idea of, like, what Elio looks like? But why not?
哎，是卡夫卡。果然，星河猎手也在关注翁法罗斯。
They already scripted it. Like, they already know what's gonna happen.
还有这只黑猫，
也是咱们的老朋友了。有星河猎手在的地方，他就会悄悄登场。看样子，他和卡夫卡都很关心翁法罗斯。
Because it's literally a turning point for the Trailblazer on their path. I already know this stuff. Like, oh, I wonder why they care about Amphorius. It's not like, you know, we're there.
的结局。紧随其后的是黄金史诗再见西莲。
We have the farewell Cyrene.
等会儿，怎么还没开服就要说再见了？
再见，再见，再次相见嘛，单纯的美好祝福了。
I don't care. I don't care.
TV 将以西莲的视角展开无名泰坦大墓中一段鲜有人知的过往。
Okay.
此外，当然还有西莲的角色 PV。而在11月5日开服当天，会有一条重要的
November 5th. Okay. Hello World.
动画短片《你好世界》，
听起来像是结局动画。
Yep.
这个不太能剧透，只能说它会出现在3.7开拓任务的结尾。
You just spoiled it. Thank you.
短片会在当天较早时间发布。
Why? Okay, please don't tell us about this stuff. How about you just let us experience it?
建议体验过主线
I
后再。
mean, oh yeah, we recommend experiencing the main story before watching, but we're gonna put it after the main story anyway. So yeah, if you somehow didn't go through the main story, then I don't know how you watched it. Like, please.
来欣赏。当然，就算提前看到了也不要紧，先短片后主线同样是一种独特的体验。
总之呢
Okay, why even tell us that? Like, just okay, whatever. Yeah, explore at your own pace. Play the game you want, but I'm just telling you, in my own opinion, that this ain't worth it.
开拓者们按照自己的想法游玩就好。
我们也为动画短片准备了一首歌曲《西莲》，将在11月6日0点准时上线音乐平台。
Why does that sound like that was stolen? Why does it sound literally like this doesn't sound original? This part right here. I don't know, but it just sounds like it's.
更多的就不展开了，大家敬请期待。那我的部分讲完了，但
Yeah, get out, please.
3.7版本除了故事外，在游戏玩法上应该也有一些值得说到的体验。
Yeah, can we go back to Albert, please? I would rather him explain it.
老师，
那必须有。相信星穹铁道上线以来呢，开拓者在模拟宇宙、差分宇宙等众多玩法更新中，
Yeah, are you finally gonna make a new version of that?
都体会到了不同的乐趣和挑战。
Like, honestly, now it's just become it's become a chore to do that.
但我们一直在想，还有没有别的什么方式能
You
在
know what's sad, actually? Now that I think of it, like, Acheron coming out pretty much just made that a farming simulator. She just goes through insta kills, and then you refresh it with the things. You go in, just do that. That's all you have to do.
带给开拓者新鲜爽快的体验。所以这次呢，我们带
Yeah, new permanent game mode. Currency Wars, zero-sum game. New effects, like different characters have like new abilities. I just don't care, man.
来了全新的大型常驻玩法——货币战争。在这里，开拓者可以带上10名角色共同作战。
I just don't care.
从4人小队变成10名角色，这下突破底层代码了。
What a breakthrough! Oh wow, we added more characters into that can be played all at once. What a breakthrough! Woohoo!
毕竟规则呢就是用来打破的嘛。
Rules are made to be broken. Yeah. Okay. How about you break some rules and fire the guy in front of you?
其实3.6前瞻的时候就预告过这个玩法了。
Yeah, you literally showed a single test, or you showed a single animation of it. Of Firefly having a new animation attack when she uses her ult. Wow. I've been having a blast playing through it during the internal tests for months. Yeah, I don't care, man. It doesn't like it's just you have new abilities for a lot of characters. If I'm being honest, I just like Wuwa already did that. Except they actually changed like abilities of many characters. Like straight up made them play all different, and I just can't tell you that like that this would be better than that.
内部测试我也爽玩了好几个月，但对于各位开拓者来说，肯定有许多
Yeah, why are you still here? Can you shut up?
关心的问题。阿成老师，要不先给大家讲讲，到底要怎么实现10人共同战斗呢？
没问题。为了让更多角色加入战斗呢，我们的角色会被分为前台与后台，他们会共同组成一支战斗队伍。当角色根据自己的定位出现在前后台时，会获得新的战斗能力。为此，我们为玩法中的每一位角色都进行了调整，一起来通过画面来感受一下吧。大家可以看到，作为前台队员的波洛尼亚现在能召唤出可可利亚，对敌方全体造成伤害。
哎，我记得这不是以前站在我们对面的组合吗？这条人真有实力啊！
Yeah, it's just like, okay, cool, don't care.
再比如说呢，位于后台的燕青会在能量攒满时释放巨大的冰箭，给敌人强力一击；而太卜大人福泉呢，也会在前台队员血量危机时出现。
She literally, this is what Fuchuan should be. She outright needs this nowadays. Like, genuinely. She outright. A healer will always be better to use than Fu Xuan. A healer will always be better than Fu Xuan. Just because, straight up, all she does is heal herself. Eventually, your team will die. But, if you use any healer, you will never die. And that's my full opinion. Fu Xuan is literally so, like, down right now because we were in an HP meta where you wanted to have your characters have a ton of max HP, but they also wanted to take a lot of damage. Thus, if you had Fu Xuan, she would actively make them worse because she got rid of damage. Like, she outright removed a percentage of damage, which also made them worse. So it was always just better just to use Tribby instead, who actively gave HP and buffed. Fu Xuan could have been good, but no. We just had to make her worthless now, really.
为小队的战斗保驾护航。
Like, we really do need that instead. That would straight up make her way better.
好多角色发生了变化，所以配对思路是不是也不能
Yes, usually, yes. Honestly, it's gonna be completely changed, and you're gonna wanna figure out the new things. I get it, but it's still stupid.
能沿用了，要做一些小改变。
没错，我们将阵营的概念呢也放在了玩法中，比如大家所熟知的仙州联盟、星河猎手等。当同一战斗流派或者是同一阵营的角色们一同组队时，会触发羁绊效果，让队伍迸发出更。
So we're just copying the 3.5 thing where we had the bonds, or you build up one specific thing and then you combine it, blah blah blah.
更为强大的力量。开拓者可以围绕羁绊效果组合出更加多样的战斗配对与体验。
哦，我看现在画面中上场了很多追击队角色。
没错，在追击这个羁绊中，你会感受到超多人一起不停追加攻击带来的爽快感，并且随着追击队成员的增加。
So it's just okay. I see. I see how this works. Instead, it's not that it's like simulated universe with the cards. No. Metaphors sound wrong. You choose one of a specific type, of the path, and you basically want to build only that path. Except here, it's more about archetypes. Okay, I see.
他们还会对敌人发动总攻击。还有战绩点的羁绊也很有趣。每当队员消耗一点战绩点时，就会进行一次抽奖。像平时我们最多能使用3个战绩点来强化单横隐约的普攻，但在这个玩法里，只要有战绩点就能不停地强化下去。而由大小
So that was what Elation was testing? Okay. Kinda. Or, it wasn't exactly Danheng IL, but still.
黑塔、艾斯达、软梅和真理医生组成的银河学者，他们会带着一摞可爱的猫猫膏登场。猫猫膏会掉落各种奖励来帮助开拓者更好的作战，具体就请大家在游戏中体验。
Don't get me wrong, this doesn't look bad. It just looks like I'm only gonna do a specific thing and mostly ignore the rest of it.
除了上面这些呢，有趣的羁绊还有很多，这里就不一一。
Unless if it requires me to complete at least one run with blah 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 and blah blah blah.
介绍了，在后备战争上线时，会有61名角色参与到其中。
61. So you're telling me that you couldn't even. One second. So only 61 characters will be available. Now, I'm not gonna say anything because wait, how many? I don't know, but how many characters in HSR? 78. That means that there is 17 or probably 18 because Cyrene that are not usable. And that doesn't make sense. But the Elusive Realm was so good and was actually fun while also building on combat, which was main selling point and made combat even better and more fun, while also granting like new abilities and changing the fundamental way that the characters somewhat played. Well, it gave you more creative freedom and more of a way to like increase and make your own character better without needing constellations, without or anything. It outright just it was fun. And it's still fun to go through and like and they've gone through every single character and they constantly like they it's built in. If you want to go do that event, you can always build up them and test them out like that. This has to be like this. It has to be like the Elusive Realm. Otherwise, I just don't care.
一口气讲了好多。那我帮开拓者们问一句，应该不需要拥有这么多角色才能体验吧？
不用担心，货币战争中所有的角色
Yeah, okay, so it is like the Elusive Realm.
都可以免费试用。如果是开拓者已经拥有但还没有养成的角色，与插分宇宙一样，我们也提供了映射功能。
好嘞，这下可以放心了。
另外呢，与插分宇宙类似，货币战争中的内容也会不定期进行大大小
regular. Okay. I don't really care to be honest.
小的更新。更多规则等信息，就请大家关注官方资讯和专题网页来了解了。
I'll read that after.
当然，作为大型场
So pretty much you want to just get your level maxed.
常驻玩法，丰富的奖励也是少不了的。除了挑战获取的奖励外
So this is something you have to complete weekly. Otherwise you're missing out on free. Okay.
货币战争也有与插分宇宙。
Don't get me wrong, that's nice. That's extremely nice. In fact, HSR doing that is straight up very nice. But like, is it like weekly or like what is it?
类似的周期奖励，从3.7版本开始。
What? Wait, what? Okay. Okay. So it's not really. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. I understand. So now they're on 2 weeks intervals, and instead of 1 week you wake up and you do simulated, instead then you do currency wars instead of and then after currency wars go back to simulated, then you keep on. Okay, I see. Fine. All right.
这两个大型常驻玩法的周期奖励将交替更新。
是的，我们也准备了一份时间更新表，方便开拓者。
So it's not a newer game mode at all, or it's not a new thing. It's just that they're changing your how you play the game, or like every 2 weeks. Then, okay, you do one thing, and then there's a 14 in between days. Okay. So it's not as generous as I thought.
了解。值得一提的是，货币战争。
So let's see. So you still earn hurdle bonds. Why did you change this to 120 and this to 105? Why? I'm really curious because it's still 225, but still it just feels a bit odd.
周期奖励会与差分宇宙稍有不同，比如这个看起来像是沉浸器的道具，叫做深度沉浸器。
Okay, what does it do?
使用它能无需战斗，直接兑换位面视频。
Okay.
奖励中还有助燃券，在刷取各种副本时，使用助燃券消耗对应体力，就能直接获取副本奖励了。
That sounds entirely pretty much kind of useless.
哎，我好喜欢这个助燃券，狂用。
对应体力，奖励中还有助燃。
Okay, let me read that again.
券在刷取
while grinding various things.
各种副本时，使用助燃券。
Using them consumes corresponding stamina.
消耗对应体力，就能直接获取副。
Let's see. Okay, so it's either that it just lets you pretty much not fight, but instead it automatically uses and gives you, or I'm not remembering it right, or I think it was a leak that I saw. That's pretty much what they do. Which in that case, like, we really are just taking away from the overall game and outright just making it so, oh hey, here you go.
奖励了。
哎，我好喜欢这个助燃券，狂用。有了这些道具，日常也更加轻松了。
They don't just become more convenient, they become more mindless, and they outright take away from the actual gameplay of HSR. HSR, and you were literally just encouraging the behavior of just sitting in front of the simulated universe, or the divergent universe, with that comment. The issue is that straight up, 90% of people just sit in front of the divergent universe, do their dailies, walk away, come back, play again, just keep on doing that over and over, and we don't explore, we don't do anything in the game, only on update day or whenever there's a new event, and even I literally just wait until the event is fully playable, all in one day. Takes about 20 minutes. That's all you have to do. And that's how bad it is. Unless if it's the main event, then that'll take longer. I remember when I would actually play the game and the Swarm Disaster, the Golden Gears and whatnot. You know, things that actually made you like think and play the game, that like were actually interesting and fun, and that doesn't exist anymore. And it's so sad that I even have to say that.
是的，不仅如此呢，其他的副本也会从这个版本开始优化连刷的功能。
Yeah, this is something that should have just been in the game. It's the same thing with Genshin. Genshin needs this. Pretty much, when you challenge anything, you should just be able to fight 3 waves of it, then you get 3x rewards. Like with... when you go into a domain to farm artifacts, you should be able to, like, choose how many times you fight the waves, and then you get to claim all those rewards at once, rather than having to straight up have to go over, click, claim rewards, done, repeat, and repeat. I would rather just fight a continuous wave of, like, you kill the first wave, the second spawns, you kill that until you get however many you selected, then you claim however many you'd selected, and like how many waves you fought, and then you claim that. That's all you should have to do.
作者在挑战力战余响、侵蚀隧洞、
like this is a nice change, and it overall does make the, like, it just pretty much fixes the issue of, all right, I have to come back, click spend 40 again to fight it again. It just fixes that whole issue.
是虚影时，也可以一次性连刷了。
Yeah, it literally just makes the overall like thing faster technically.
而之前能连刷6次的你则花萼，
It just makes the whole grind faster. And to be honest, don't get me wrong, this is an amazing change, but it also just means that HSR is not becoming like it's not making you want to play it. It is literally just until you can pretty much like once you get the ability to auto the game, then you're not going to play it, and that's the issue.
现在可以一次性连刷24次了。
24次这么爽？
没错，在这个版本呢，我们还会上线一个有趣的功能——开拓穿搭。
That's it. That's all the accessories you could get.
这是头上顶了个猫膏，这不是开拓者房间里那只吗？
是的，以后就不止出现在房间里了，你能把它戴在头上出门溜达，让它见见世面。完成3.7的版本活动，开拓者就可以免费获得它了。
啊，确实很有开拓者的风格啊。那除了猫膏，还有什么福利内容吗？
有的，完成3.7版本的主线任务后，开拓者还能再免费获得头饰救世主的桂冠。此外，还有老朋友寻寻之礼。
That's it. Those are the only 2 accessories. Are you serious?
签到即可领取10张星轨专票。
That's all you could do. That's all you could do. Brother. Oh my god, I want to smack you so hard in the face.
而从这个版本开始，限定5星角色拖把和杖长，还有他的光。
Oh, wow. Oh wow, you gave us another free one of these, but now guess what? Topaz can be in this. This also means now Topaz is in there. Woohoo. I don't give a care, man. Oh wow, I have 2 of these that I just don't ever planned on spending.
追也会加入到巨灵祝星商店的队伍。
Like, it's nice that you're giving these, like, that you're adding more to this, but when was that even added? 3.2? I think, and like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone, like, I can't tell you that that's like, oh, that's huge or whatever. It's just kind of meh. Like, it's literally just, oh, hey, C6 a character and you get 1/2 of it, and then you get another half and you craft one, and then you spend it only on the characters that are there. And, like, Locha is been power creep to hell. Ron May is still a good choice, but like she isn't exactly what I would say she's a declining unit.
换，在3.7版本更新后，开拓者可以免费获得1枚旅伴精灵代币，用于兑换商店内的5星角色，
是最受欢迎的登录集领环节。
没错，登录集领。
同时，3.7版本期间累计获得一定数量的古老木华。
Oh, screw you. Oh, actually, screw you. Literally, screw you. Oh, actually, screw you. You're doing this again? Oh, you're doing this again? No. No, get out. Bitter hatred for, like, HSR, actually.
还能再获得1枚旅伴精灵代币。除此之外，还有以米米为原型的帽子。
Yeah, screw you. Oh, hey, here's this weapon skin that you had to spend a ton of money on to get. Yay. Yay. And it's only for a single character that straight up... Okay.
及一份特别的新旅定制。
我们先来看看这顶帽子吧。哎，感觉
It looks so stupid. It looks so stupid.
也可以叫它迷迷兔帽。走起路来很 Q 弹，有种短短的感觉，所以它会在主线中出现吗？
这就取决于开拓者们想以怎样的造型登场了。说完了帽子，再来看看刚才提到的星女定制吧。
That's literally it.
我们准备了一段视频。
You know, I can't even tell the difference. I physically can't even tell the difference.
通过全新的装扮系统，就可以换上系列的新。
Like, I actually have to look and see a difference. I don't. That is not worth your money. I'm pretty sure you have to spend like $200 or something to get that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
星女定制，更换后角色的表现会发生一些变化，战斗时
Let's just repeat
的星女
that.
定制，更换后
Simply. You couldn't even have like a whole brand new outfit or something. You couldn't do that. But instead it's just a bow weapon. Like it's the bow that gets enhanced. Slightly. Barely. It's I couldn't even see the difference really. Like it's a difference, but like it doesn't matter.
角色的表现会发生一些变化，战斗时也会呈现出不同的效果。虽然迷迷痛帽不一定会登场，但这把弓会在温法罗斯的决战中亮相，敬请期待。
而在游戏之外
I don't care, man.
后尤费尔同人特别节目《奇美拉公园》，
听新培育的55万爪的冒险吧。
此外，月初在狂吹肉合作活动即将开启。
Why are you premiere on Crunchyroll? With Crunchyroll of all things, right?
本次特别节目
Realize how many people dislike Crunchyroll right now, or whatever. It's funny that you even
将于11月初在狂吹肉首播，届时观看后尤费尔并完成指定任务，即有机会获得丰厚奖励。
那么到这里，我们的分享快接近尾声了，还有最后10多天就是3.7开服的日子。
那更多内容就请大家
I don't care, man. You guys have actively disappointed me.
大家期待3.7版本的正式上线，让我们一同启程，为翁法罗斯留下最温柔的结局吧。
Gentlest, just don't care.
我们列车上见，
列车上见，拜拜，
拜拜。
Leave already. God, no. Like, literally, no. Like, I'm so wanting to uninstall HSR. It's just been disappointment after disappointment for me.
Welcome back, and a big thank you to the developers for sharing such amazing content with us.
I wouldn't even call it that.
Thank you for doing Albert's job for him.
Oh, yeah.
In addition to what we just introduced, there's still more content in store for everyone in version 3.7.
That's right. In version 3.7, the
Yawn. Don't care about events. I like, oh hey, more cat cakes. Woohoo. It's just more boring, not combat events. Woohoo. Who gives a care? Stop making these like leisure events. Make something actually fun for once. I get that Currency Wars is trying to be like that, but like, just why are we playing like a board game? I don't know, just make us have something unique that actually involves our characters.
Snack Dash event will be coming your way.
Ooh, what's that?
Snacks? What snacks?
Little one, do you still remember Ranmei's creations back at the space station?
Yes. I mean, like, it wasn't like a very big event, but the cat kicks are at least, like, unique enough to be cute.
Oh, yeah. Ron May has designed a new training program for these little snacks. The snacks will need to overcome multiple obstacles, reach the finish line, and compete for higher rankings. During the event, we'll be matched with friends from across the universe to witness this epic showdown between
Why are we doing this? What?
Cake Cat.
Wait, what? Why are we playing like a racing simulator? Why are we doing all these random mini games? I don't get it.
Cats.
Oh, I see.
Different K-Cats have different characteristics and abilities, and they excel in different arenas. You can survey different racing venues and vote on potential track effects. Then,
like, if you want to play one of these games, go do one of those games or something. Don't play this on, like, HSR. Like, what?
select the K-Cat you think has the most promise and support them with pastry points. When our chosen K-Cat wins the race, we earn even more pastry points.
Oh, so this time we're
the rich get richer. So is this meant to be like horse racing, except it's cat race? I guess cake cat racing. Is that what this is?
Talent Scout's looking for our star player. Tell me, are there any secrets to winning the competition?
No.
Of course! During the event, you can use items with different effects to boost your chosen K-Cat or interfere with other K-Cats.
Hey, how come you're allowed to influence the results with these tricks? Isn't that kind of unfair?
No.
You've got it wrong. If everybody can use tricks to get ahead, it's like nobody's using tricks.
It's literally called strategy. If everyone's if everyone's playing by the same rules, then there's no, like, what?
Bah, it's all part of Madam Run May's designs. It's meant to enhance the creation's ability to adapt on the spot.
That's right. After the competition, we can give our pastry points to the K-Cats in exchange for rewards.
I'm gonna be so good at this.
Also, in version 3.7, we have a special event for obtaining relics called Relic Recon. First, we can set the desired relic set for a character. By playing through version 3.7 content, you can obtain access cards. Using these access cards allows you to get fully enhanced 5-star relics from chests. During the event, you can obtain a complete set of relics. Later, if you get a relic for the same slot, you can choose which one to keep.
Oh.
So wait, what? Wait, you don't get to keep it, or like that is not explained well.
So by continuously opening chests, we can obtain better relics. In other words, through this event, we can get a nice set of relics without spending stamina on domains.
But you only get those particular ones?
That's a big boost to our leveling up.
Like, so instead it's just 6 free relics, and no, you don't get to, once you choose one, then you delete the other one forever, I assume.
Efficiency.
That's absolutely right, Miss Irene.
That's great!
Pretty sweet.
Version 3.7 also introduces 2 new
Tango at livestream. Emphorius, the Eternal Land. So that's preparing for Elation, I assume?
sets of planar ornaments, Amphorus, the Eternal Land, and Tengoku Livestream. The relevant planar Fisher and Gardner Planar events will return for a limited time too. Complete the
They're just, at this point, like, they're just like a Gift of Odyssey. Like, they're just permanent. Like, why do we even act like, oh yeah, no, they're returning. Like, they're always here.
Challenges to earn double rewards.
Oh, I know what's next. We're reaching the end of our show, and it's time to say goodbye. Mr. Albert, is there anything you'd like to say to everyone?
Me?
Yes, you. Say a few words.
He's the only one who isn't participating in any fight or anything, so why should he?
After all, you've been the special program host throughout the whole Emporia story.
Mm-hmm.
Because you forced him to. That was your fault. What?
Why am I getting all choked up all of a sudden? And I won't decline. Although I never expected to be kidnapped. Yeah, I mean, invited by Madame Herta to Emphorius. I, Albert, have stood alongside all you heroes throughout this whole year's story and witnessed one stirring heroic tale after another. Oh, as this journey is coming to an end, oh, Albert here thinks that version 3.7 is absolutely worth looking forward to, no matter how you look at it.
No. 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 I don't. My faith in HSR is dead. Amphorius has killed it. And I'm tired of it, man. I am legitimately tired of it. This stupidly long story. Longer than honestly, Naruto. I would rather go rewatch all of Naruto. Shippuden, at least, because that's the only one I watched. I would rather start One Piece. Because this is ridiculous. It's the payoff is not there. I'm tired of it, man. I really am. I'm actually so tired of it. HSR used to be so good, but it's been killed. And its game status in the worst it's ever been. And now they're encouraging the behavior that's killing it. It's no longer a game, it's just a chore. And that's the issue.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, there's no need to get too sentimental. I hope everyone enjoys this story and experiences all the moments of wonder and joy in version 3.7. See you next time!
Stay brilliant!
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye!
I can't tell you with certainty that, like, this is ever worth it. Sorry.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye!
I've never been... No, I'm, like... You know, it's actually just, like... I don't think I felt a single emotion there of, like, joy or anything. It's just... It's like watching, like, the life in your eyes just leave. And just outright, like, just stopping and not caring. That's what I'm feeling. It's literally just so boring. Watching it as it kills itself and just it I don't have words for how I feel right now other than just disdain and just like bitterness, hatred, negative emotions, uncaringness, I guess is a word. It just my entire I'm trying to find something to say, but all I can say is I'm watching HSR kill itself. I'm watching as it falls even further, and watching as the thing that I once enjoyed just become something that only causes me suffering, something that only makes me loathe what it's become. Watching a diamond that was so beautiful becomes shattered and roughed up and turned into coal instead. That's it's just so painful, man. I don't have a single ounce of caringness. I'm just so tempted. So I just trying to look at this and think, should I experience this? Should I just not just quit the game, get it out of my life so that I can just maybe feel better? Would that not just be easier? The only thing that's keeping me is the sunk cost fallacy. I don't think, and that's all that's been, and the only other thing that's like keeping me is just to tell the idiots out there in the world who believe that this like garbage dumpster fire trash heap boringness is what it is instead of the gold mine that they believe that they are still in, to maybe snap awake on a person in a delusion and not seeing the game for what it is. I'm tired, man. I'm really tired. Watching this game just not improving itself. Well, Genshin Impact somehow revived itself in my eyes and actually has been trying and outright is doing better and at least having really good cutscenes now and improving the story and making the traveler actually do something. But HSR is not doing that. It is just staying in its devolved garbage state, the complete opposite of what Eureka 6 was, and it actually being like a good story that actually made me care about, like, actually enjoy combat still. I just. I get that if you're not enjoying the game, you should just quit it. But that's there's still something that's keeping me. I know sunk cost fallacy, but like something that did make me care about the game before. But now I'm just it's just miserable to try and like keep playing this garbage. I really hope in the future that Wuthering Waves just continues to grow and grow and grow and grow, just so that it can laugh in the face of the idiots that called it all this. When you have garbage like this, when Wuwa is actually a true gold mine. and it continues to like actually make itself better, while this just wants me to murder myself with how little they care to try and make the actual storytelling, the presentation better, make the characters not as I'm I'm tired of it. Genuinely, I'm tired of it. Yeah. Alright. I'm tired of it, man. I've never seen a game go from such a high to such a low. HSR's just failed us all. Okay, so this is the simulate. I would pretty much just call this the simulated universe of like the upgrade, whatever, like whenever they release like Golden Gears, Swarm Disaster, blah blah blah. 4,000, which is about 25 polls. Okay. So you get like increased things. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Firefly has like a new ult thing where she attacks all of them. You get some Jianzhou thing. New animations, which is cool, unique. Yeah. Yeah, this is the Fate event kind of led up to this with like you want to build up these and then you get like special buffs and whatnot. Yeah, I was right. That's what that was. Then some new attacks, follow up, blah blah blah. Yeah, Bond showcase. Yeah, you get the Lightning Lord if you have all like Xianzhou characters. These are all the Xianzhou characters. Okay. Wolf Hunt summons Borson. So pretty much anyone who fought against. Okay. Follow up. You basically have these characters. Okay. Blood Flame based. So HP. Any HP characters? I don't know why Bronya, but okay. Skill point. Anyone who uses skill points. Understood. Why Saedra? Uh, anyone from Heard a Space Station or just Erudition, I guess. Stellaron Hunter, is that it? That is not. Where's Break? Why do you have one for follow up but not for Break? You you spend gold to buy characters. Okay. Yeah, this is just a more official thing of what we got in that stupid Fate event. That's all it is. Okay, I understand. Gear, yep. Face competitors, yep. Select strat, yep. That's all this is. Ascension level, you can go up to 45. I don't know that. You have rank, which I assume that matters. Different strategies. The first season? What do you mean season? Okay, and then there'll be new things in the future. Okay, whatever. I just don't care. Bye. You know what's crazy? I'm looking for these comments, and people are saying that they're straight up showing off, like, that was in the special program, like, up there, that they're just straight up showing off Cyrene with E2. They are straight up showing her off with E2. They're not like 2252.
Technique, all allies gain a speed boost, and I will create a zone at the start of battle.
Not bad at all, little.
Yeah. Okay, so if that's her E2, they're actually showcasing her at E2. That is actually false advertising. Wow, that is so bad. That if that is actually true, if that is true, if that is actually true, and that's how they showed it off in the special program, and they had to use E2 in the special program to showcase how her abilities work, that is crazy. That's straight up crazy. Wait. Yeah, no, that is not. If that's crazy. Yeah, again, like this type of thing, they can't do that. That's so dumb. It's a spending event, yeah. Yep. Yeah, actually, wait. Let's go over this. So, there is only a new game mode and a single event. Oh my god, that's so stupid. And then this isn't really what I would call, this is just, that's not even an event. That just, oh my god, that's so bad. Only one new game mode, or like a permanent thing, and one new event. That's it. Oh my god, that's so horrid. Yeah, there literally people like, yeah, let's bait people into thinking she's good at E0. That's hilarious. That's actually so funny. There's just no way. That's hilarious. I hope that like they have to make some like statement saying, "Oh yeah, the sorry, we showed her off at E2 in the special program." Because if they unironically did that, it means that they even know she's bad without E2. You know what's funny? That's the first bit of emotion I've had since going through this entire special program. This is the first time I had a genuine, like, smile on my face. is just laughing at the idiots that they think that they are so smart that they are getting away with that when the entire player base pretty much knows that she's bad. Yeah, they just used to just E2. That's so funny. Oh, that is so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god, that's making me laugh. They actually used an E2, and they only have one event. One new actual event that isn't just always a part of the game. That's it. HSR's dead, man. Their own showcases have to use idol hunts because that's how bad the E0 is. Good night. Okay. That's actually so funny. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I hope that like they have to pull a Zhongli and have to buff her. Cause that's hilarious. Like I don't want it to happen because I don't want power creep and whatnot and more HP inflation. But I just wanna because this is a character that's based on like one of their most beloved characters in Honkai Impact Third or whatever. And to see her get this treatment is straight up hilarious. Uh